Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Some Ajala podcast. I want to appreciate everyone who has subscribed and liked and commented on our previous posts. And I would like to encourage us that you should tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, kindly subscribe and like our posts and comment. We appreciate your constructive criticism on whatever topics we have discussed about. Thank you. On to the next topic for today. I would say it's kind of personal and it affects each and every one of us. And the topic is self. The definition yourself. Self, the foundation of life. Self, the foundation of life. You yourself, you are the foundation of your life. But I'm not going to dwell more on self. I would like to talk about self and ego. Self is who you are. It's how God made you. It's your belief. It's your perception. It's your experience. It's your feelings. I want us to know that we are created in different ways. No one man acts the same way with others. However, our ego always comes from our achievements, always come from our influences, always come from what we think we have achieved, what we think we have done. That's where ego comes in. Ego is not yourself. Ego cannot build a real life for you. If you identify yourself, then you'll be able to build something lasting for yourself. Because on the long run, whatever makes you or gives you that ego that you are taking upon yourself as yourself will soon fade out as time passes away. But one thing that will never leave you, one thing that will never passes out is yourself. Try and identify yourself and don't confuse yourself with your ego. Now, let us quickly reflect on self and ego. Self is real, ego is unreal. The real you is yourself, while your ego is who other people perceive you to be, that you take upon yourself that makes you who you are. People believe that you are the alpha and omega, you can do this, you can do that. Leave them. That might not be who you are. You need to be able to differentiate between who you are and what people think you are. You need to be able to differentiate yourself between your possessions and your personalities. You need to be able to differentiate yourself between your achievements and how God made you. Never let your ego to be superior than yourself. If you do that, you will enjoy lasting happiness and lasting joy. So that's the first thing we're going to reflect on when you talk about self and ego. Now, the second thing we are going to talk about is self and growth. Now, when you're talking about growth, can you grow if you don't know who you are? Can you grow if you don't know your personality? Obviously, it will be difficult, except if you grow coincidentally or by chance, which might be difficult for you to sustain. Growth should be intentional if it is going to last long. And if growth will be intentional, it has to come from yourself. Don't grow based on the fallacies that people think you have. Don't grow based on your ego, because those things will never last long. Another point to talk about is ego causes suffering. When I mean ego causes suffering, it simply means that when someone hurts you or when you are furious about something, it simply shows that someone has threatened your egocentric belief. They have threatened who you are. That's when you hear people saying that, don't you know who I am? I am the managing director of so, I'm the chief manager of so, I'm head of department of so. How dare you talk to me that way? So you are supposed to be respected based on your position, but that is not who you are. It is your position and it is different from who you are. So most of them ego causes suffering in different ways. That's a self-reflection between yourself and the ego. Self. Now let's talk about how to improve yourself. How do you think you can improve yourself? Let me start by saying that you can't improve yourself if you don't know yourself. And the first factor we are going to explain here is know yourself. The earlier you know yourself, the better it is for you to get where you are going. The better it is for you to be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Knowing yourself might be linked to finding your unique ability, your unique gift, and dwell more on it, commit more resources to it. So the first thing for you to do on how to improve yourself is to know yourself. Everyone needs to know yourself. The second one is don't create an image for yourself. If you want to improve yourself, don't create an image of yourself. Don't tell people that this is who I am. Sometimes you were not born like that, you were not trained to become like that, but you are who you are sometimes because of what you have achieved, because of your possession, because of your positions, and all those things doesn't make you. You're just creating an image for yourself, which you need to detach from yourself. But it is better that you don't create image for yourself at all now. So just start detaching yourself. But if you have created an image for yourself, I will advise that you start detaching yourself from those images you have created for yourself because they are not your real self. Another one I will talk about is don't compare yourself with others. It is often said that we lose to thought of ourselves by comparing ourselves with others. Comparison will kill your growth. Comparison will kill your joy. Comparison will kill whatever you think you can do better. It will kill your uniqueness to make you depressed. Sometimes you carry something. So stop comparing yourself with others if you want to grow. Let me tell you one thing again is that it's often said that if you don't learn to conquer yourself, you may not be able to achieve your greatness. And I don't think you can conquer that self, that human feeling, that ego that comes with an attachment to yourself. If you don't conquer it, then it will be difficult for you to achieve what you want to achieve. Learn to know yourself, know why you are created. And that will make me talk about the last point which I'm going to talk about on how to improve yourself, which is know your purpose. Know the reason why you are created. I believe that your purpose and yourself work side by side. They align together. Your purpose is who you are, is the reason why you are created. And until you find yourself, you may not find your purpose. This is very, very important that every one of us identify ourselves and know who we are so that we can all achieve whatever we have created. Thank you for listening again. See you again on our next episode. God bless you all.